And now, your local weather authority forecast.
The calm weather before the dusty weather. This is a live look at Odessa early on your Thursday morning. We do notice clouds off to our south and east, but because skies are mostly clear of clouds right now with pretty light winds and dry air, temperatures a little bit on the chilly side of things in the 40s, but southerly winds will pick up, warming things up initially, and then we're going to be seeing a big weather pattern change in the form of more clouds, rain and snow chances, stronger winds, blowing dust, fire weather. So all sorts of crazy weather because we're in between two air masses. Number one, the warm and moist one well off to our east with strong to severe thunderstorms moving through South and East Texas. Also, the second one is the colder and drier one with rain and wet snow with this upper level low pressure system that will trek its way closer into the basin, eventually bringing in that big weather pattern change in the form of stronger winds, blowing dust, and big temperature fluctuations. Our chances of rain and snow a little bit on the lower side of things, and we need that because we need the rain and snow to help out with a drought situation. These orange colors indicate severe drought, extreme drought, and these red colors from Big Spring along I-20 toward Abilene and also north and west of Hobbs. We may be again seeing some rain and snow, but it's not really going to amount to too much. The bigger story would be the temperature fluctuations, the strong winds, and because of the mostly dry conditions, not only will we be seeing blowing dust, but fire weather warning in effect till 9 p.m. local time for the entire basin, and damaging winds possible for many in the basin, where a high wind warning is in effect till midnight tonight for 60+ mile-per-hour wind gusts for most of the basin. Not quite as windy from Hobbs to La Mesa, where a wind advisory is in effect till 9 p.m. Central Time. Winds gusting close to 40 to 50 miles per hour there. South and east areas of the basin, it will be more windy than north and west areas, an exception for the Guadalupe Mountains and the Davis Mountains, where they could be seeing rain and snow and winds in excess because they're higher up of 80 miles per hour. Most rain will be very light, moving through the northern basin, and we're going to be seeing some strong to severe storms, mostly east of our viewing area, east of San Angelo and Abilene, followed by the colder and drier air with snow off to our north and west. So again, when we're in between those two air masses, that's often how you get stronger winds, as we could be seeing that cold front moving through as early this afternoon. Before then, high 60s and 70s, 40s right now, 60s and 70s by early this afternoon. A lot of sunshine, but blowing dust with more clouds and much colder weather. 40s and 50s closer to the afternoon commute, and even colder than that later this evening. Tracking the temperature roller coaster. 40s right now in the Midland and Odessa area. 60s and 70s from Marfa and Alpine to Midland, Odessa. 70s, 80s early this afternoon in Del Rio. 90s in triple digits, but 40s and 50s in the heart of the basin indicates that cold front coming on through. 30s overnight with mostly clear skies and lighter winds, but still pretty blustery out there. Those winds will gust in excess of 60, 70 miles per hour. Starting off from the south and west early this afternoon, switching more from the west-northwest with the stronger winds again being in southern and eastern areas before lighter winds ensue by early tomorrow morning. A much more pleasant day tomorrow afternoon. 68. The low temperature 34, a threat for fires, but not as high of a threat as compared to today. Warmer and more breezy with more clouds later this weekend, and that's going to be the trend until later next week. Up and down as temperatures go, with slightly higher rain and wet snow chances in the short term. Make sure you guys check in with Chief Meteorologist Chase Menendez for the active weather alerts. Tune in at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock tonight.